What's up, everybody? Another night of the Hunter Call of the Wild questing. I'm assuming it's questing. We're looking real quick though. Let's see here. There's an achievement for every single one of these. Let's see. Those aren't what we're looking for. Somewhere in here. Oh, damn. Alright, somewhere in here. Oh. Does she not have one? Or did I? No, wrong button. And see, that's the last one I did was November. Hmm. Well, that's on the wrong side. Let's see here. I love how I'm playing remotely. It won't let me look it up. Alright. Where the hell am I? Let's see. So the last mission I did. Oh yeah, that's the final one. Yeah, there's only 12 missions and no side missions. That's weird. Okay, well, in that scenario, we're gonna go, I guess, somewhere else and do some stuff. I've done all the quests in the Emerald Coast. I haven't. Yeah, let's go to TRO or whatever the hell this one is. I guess we going in.
Haere mai ki Aotearoa. Welcome to New Zealand and to Te Awaroa National Park. This little slice of paradise is teeming with creatures big and small, and more adventures than you'll find on any movie screen or storybook. Now I've lived out here in the Wop Wops all my life, and never wanted for anything else. In fact, it's practically in my blood. This place and my family go way back. Things have been a little tricky lately, though. It's fast becoming somewhere I don't recognise anymore, and I don't like it. That's why I dragged you out here, Epoa. With your help, we're going to wean ourselves off outside money and make Te Awaroa a model for sustainability the entire South Island can get behind.
All right.
Right, let's get moving. Glad to see you've arrived in one piece. Josh is my nephew. He just got his license, and I swear that kid spends more time with his hands on the radio dials than on the steering wheel. I hope he didn't talk your ear off. I've had to rely on him a lot lately since my legs started acting up again. I was planning to head out and meet you today, but here I am at home, propped up on 5 kinds of pillows. Doctor's orders. Anyway, that's enough chit-chat from me. Head over to the outpost marked on your hunter mate and let's get you started.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab these 3 real quick.
Your mate, Alejandra, said the 2 of you were here on holiday? She had nothing but praise for you, by the way. Said you almost single-handedly turned things around for her in Cuatro Colinas. Well, naturally I have pretty high expectations, but let's take our time getting to know each other first. I'll admit that it wasn't just her recounting your heroic antics that made me pick up the phone. She said you were, and I quote, stoic, practical, and probably born out in the bush somewhere. Just what I was looking for, in other words.
Well, we already have our first kill. Just because I heard it, and then I could see it, and why not? It's a silver, it's not a horrible little duck. Oh, I just barely missed. Gold, though. Okay. Let's go take us a walk up here. Oh, it's just another duck. I'm not gonna immediately kill a duck and then kill another duck. Alright, let's see what this is. I was gonna play in the living room and stream that way. I didn't feel like it. I didn't want to sit in a chair, not the couch, and I came to the room. Oh, so another shack. I came back here. Especially how his wife is getting sick. And she's taking NyQuil. And it's passing the hell out. And I just realized I'm drinking soda and
evidence you're not alone out there. Humbling, eh?
Let me see something. System, gameplay. Yeah, let's get that off. No, it hasn't been a long day at work. Not at all. At least I was right here. Alright, back to that. We're gonna go ahead and grab you. Which from this look is probably a hunting blind. But I can't tell. Be a good place for a hunting blind. So, ironically, in our last stream, I talked about how I work at Google, not for Google. I work for another company that works for Google. And this is the reason we didn't stream yesterday. Found out. The fuck is that? It sounded like something shitting itself. But there's a level 4. I don't have anything to shoot it with. You get a reprieve. If I shoot that with what I got. Fuck it. Really? Okay. Well, we're gonna come up to the lookout. I don't know how the hell that missed, but okay. That was a good shot. I must have hit that tree. But information I found out yesterday, which then immediately made my anxiety climb, is that we are hiring for my position at Google. So, and that's fine, not a big deal. It just means that I finally had yesterday's thoughts, might finally actually get my interview and be able to try and make that transition. And then today got the email, and yes, I have interviews. So yeah, no, anxiety is through the fucking roof right now. Which is nothing wrong. It's more along the lines of, hey, now you have to go do shit. So, yeah. Which means next week is going to be a full week of fucking study. The 2 streams will probably be the best part of the week mentally for me, because it means that I can try and get my mind off of it for a little bit. I said 2, it's 3, because we'll do our standard Sunday stream just like we will this week. Ow. It only gave me one extra thing. There's one thing there. Can I see that from here? Hell no, because that is obscured as hell. But knowing this game, it's probably a another hunter post. Alright, down we go. And now we'll go to the hunting lodge over here. See what we see. Oh man. Not like running through the woods in New Zealand. Oh man. The irony though, and we've had conversations about this today, that's funny to me, is my interview is on the 22nd. And the funny thing about that is that is also my son's first day working for the company that I work for at Google. So I get to get up early and take him in, do my work, and then clock out for a while and go do interviews. And it's like 3 hours worth of interviews. So if you ever think, oh, I'm gonna go work at Google, and you're gonna walk in and take a 15-20 minute interview, no. I'm gonna get hit with 3 hour interviews. I think it's 3 1 hour interviews. I'm gonna get hit with 3 interviews and then turn around and have potentially have more interviews after that. So just gonna go along for the ride. I just realized I'm sitting here yawning and covering my mouth and I don't have a camera on. So it's not like I need to cover up and be like, oh, you don't need to see this. Of course there's a feral pig. Because there's always a feral pig. Is that fixing to put me off the coast? Oh no, it doesn't even show it. I'm that close. Oh, I bet you it's that. But yeah, that's pretty damn close to the coast. Oh, it's fallow deer. Well, buddy, I wasn't gonna shoot you, but if you're gonna stop in front of me, I'm gonna turn around. No? Okay. Guess it makes sense that there's fallow deer here, because there's fallows in Australia too. I love how you're giving me a warning call like you didn't just see me.
Not far now. We built these outposts in the early 90s. They got the works, repurposed materials, solar roofs, rainwater tanks. That was back when people used to just call you a hippie. Now everything's sustainable, clean, green, eco-friendly. Hippies? Ha! Try trailblazers. And good for the environment doesn't have to mean bad for your back. It's pretty cozy inside. Go on, take a look.
How about I collect this first? Alright, then I need more. What is this? 308. Oh, it's right outside. I need to see, do I have... I've got to go... It's a 50 caliber. There's one that wants me to go take out, yeah, there it is, the king. And I very much have it. Cool. It wants me to, go kill water buffalo? I think it's a water buffalo. With it. Nice.
See, we got company. That'll be Josh's doing, the brat.
That is
Told him
well
to leave
done.
things be, but I guess he couldn't resist.
And I was kinda hoping that he would make that joke.
Maybe it's just as well you get used to it. I'll fill you in later. Right, mate? See that camera on the table? Strap it to your chest and let me explain what exactly you're here for. There's a lookout tower not far away, so you can head up there and get a sense of the place while I flap my gums. Nice and tight now. Wouldn't want it coming off right when you've got a shot lined up.
By the way, if y'all don't get it, that's Lord of the Rings. Which was filmed in New Zealand. Oh, wants me to go back to that one. Alright. We're gonna cheat. Because fuck walking all that way back.
So, the plan. I want to turn this place into a year-round retreat for hunters like you and Alejandra. So I don't spend most of the year worrying about whether our native plants are going to get overrun by deer again. There's a lot of filmmaking talent out here, and it hasn't been put to good use lately if you ask me. So we're going to make a commercial, show the world there's more to New Zealand than haka and halflings. And who better to demonstrate the thrill of the chase than an experienced hunter like yourself? See, our Woodall's prime was back in the 80s. Most of the other hunters out here are equally long of tooth. We need someone young, new, dynamic. You. The camera will do most of the work, so you just have to make sure it's on when you head out to hunt. We have a couple of strategic locations on our list to get through, but let's get you that view first. There's the lookout tower, just up ahead.
Alright, back up we go, ironically.
Just take that in. Spectacular, isn't it? This eastern area is all rolling hills and conifers. There's a line of mountains in the centre of the reserve, and native beech forest, and a lot of rain on the other side. Right, so remember Josh's little prank? This place doesn't receive a lot of government funding, unfortunately, and a couple of years ago we were running out of money for field research, and the outposts were in need of sprucing up. So I guess you could say we made a deal with the devil, the Hollywood devil to be exact. Long story short, they've just wrapped up filming for the final movie they were contracted to do. Some fantasy thing, shiny blade or shimmering dagger or something. Now let me check. Resplendent sword. I'll send you the blurb they gave me. My nephew tells me it's a big deal, but I'd certainly never heard of it before this. But yeah, as nice as it is that Te Awaroa's beauty is up on the silver screen for all to see, it's come with its share of problems, to say the least. The bigwigs left in a hurry, and we got left with a bunch of basically intact movie sets scattered here and there all over the reserve. Well, I'm telling you all of this because Josh just rang me up and said that he spotted another set on his way back, not far from where I wanted you to try filming your first hunt. Can I trouble you to go clear it out? We can't run the risk of any of the props from the film featuring in our footage. Cheers.
I love how it's like, oh yeah, we need you to go back over here. Yeah, no, I'm fast traveling again. Alright. Sorry. That TikTok I made where we killed the albino gator. I got some random bots like, hi, I'm a young woman that barely speaks English. I'm looking for a 30-year-old plus American male. No, bitch. You gone. Alright.
Tricky little fella, eh? If at first you don't succeed and all that, you'll get the next one.
Love how she said tricky like I was out here hunting. See, that's what gets me. That was a rock. That's a big set.
Oh, what a mess. If I'd known this was going to happen, I never would have agreed to it. This isn't even the worst of it. Right, let's take it one by one. Just bunk these crates and I'll get someone to swing by later and transport them out of the reserve. Are those real oranges? Good enough to eat, eh? Quite the medieval fare. Looks more than a bit incongruous out here if you ask me.
I love how I touched one thing and it all went in. Oh, but it's still.
Running low. The outposts have ammo of all kinds and more besides. I hope it didn't have an actual fire in that thing. Imagine if some silly townie kid had wandered over here and decided it would be a good idea.
Alright. Something else obviously needs to go into a box. I'm not seeing it. Something over here. Ah, there we go.
That's the last of them. What's that note? Props list. Foam statue of haughty elf standing prow, 9 foam warriors, 8 golden goblets, 3 green screens. This reads like a Christmas carol. See any of those? Bit dodgy. Townies must have been up here. Well, even though this isn't our mess to clean up, I should probably ask around and see if anyone knows what's happened to the missing props. The last thing we need is to get blamed for this. Maybe they did a very selective sweep. I'll see if anyone has a big wig's numbers. Thanks for your help, Eho. Let's move on.
Oh.
Before
Moving
you head
on.
off and film your hunts, first we've got to set the scene, so to speak. The marketing team's looking for some photos for the reserve website. Something to give people a taste of what this place has to offer. Now that we've dealt with that bloody mess, you think you could head over to Lake Wakaiti and snap a few shots for us? There's a willow tree there growing right out of the water that all the influencers or whatever they call themselves go bonkers for. It does make for a good photo op, I'll give it that. We got a little overly reliant on these tentpole releases. Well, I say more tents and fewer releases. Does that work? Nah, you're right.
I hear a turkey. Oh, okay. We'll take a turkey. And the wind's at my back. I hit it. Any others? Nope. Okay. Hey, 2 kills. Both birds. It's just a bronze. almost made a silver.
This is one of the hunting spots my mentor used to take me out to. Bound to be something worth stalking in the area.
Yeah, because I found a turkey. And another turkey. Deer. But I want to take a female. I want to take a buck. And they all hauled ass. Like immediately. Yep. Run on. Oh, for a split second I thought that was an albino. And like most deer, they're on the side of the road. And you always look down the road. Because you never know what you're going to find. And if we find us a deer, we find us a deer. Kind of want a deer. And let's see. Alright. Alright,
If
we're
you're
gonna
wondering
stop
why there's no one
running.
around, it's because the reserve is officially closed to visitors for the foreseeable future. And definitely conducting emergency field research, we said. If that's what it takes to get the day trippers to clear out for a hot minute, so be it. I swear I haven't seen this place so deserted in about 10 years. Ah, it's lovely, actually. Even if I can only experience it through you. We used to camp out here when I was little. Tramp over from the other side. Me and a gaggle of other kids carrying backpacks bigger than our whole bodies. Not much of that lifestyle left these days. I miss it sometimes.
Big willow in the middle of the... More ducks.
Don't fall in now. Wouldn't be the first time that's happened here.
Sick. $310. That's a long shot. But I really want to take it. Doing this with a controller is hard. Something tells me it'd be a little bit easier with a mouse. Oh, he turned. Hold on, let me see. Might make it a little harder. Actually, ooh, see? Damn it. Come on, heart rate, come back down. Oh, I actually got him. Oh, come on. And he dropped. Show enough. And I'm not gonna take... I don't see why I wouldn't. They're there, and they're not running. And he's gonna fall right with the other one. Alright.
That'll do. It's looking well. We had some hoon try to saw off one of the branches a few weeks ago. Can you believe? Well, luckily someone managed to talk him out of it. Sometimes wedding parties will have the brides come up and sit on it, wade right into the water and soak those dear dresses. That tree is 80 years old. Started off as a stray branch nailed to a fence. It's a tribute to tenacity, if you ask me. Right, now for our next destination. Head down to the shoreline. There's a set of huge boulders there that have to be seen to be believed. I know what you're thinking. She's showing me some rocks. But trust me on this one. I don't really get why people fall over themselves trying to get slightly different variations of the same photo. Why can't they just stand back and enjoy it? Our beaches are buzzing with natural activity. At least they used to be. You get more and more rubbish washed up all over the place lately. You know, bits of plastic pellets, runoff from factories further north. I swear I've seen tin cans with Australian brand names. We do our best, but we can't always prevent the poor critters ending up with junk in their bellies. Anyway, that's the situation. I'll get back to you when you arrive. Just gonna head off for a minute and make some tea.
Ah, you bastards. It was so shallow. That's what I figured that one was gonna be too. I'd have to find me level 2. Oh, 2-pounder. Oh, there's more deer. Well, alright, that's gonna float right towards me, so we're gonna walk this way. Now all the ducks flew off. Love that none of the deer have. What are you, good sir? Level 7 too. Let's see if I saw a legendary or something. And you know what? Shook your head, but you probably should have ran. Duck. Silver. Alright, go around here. That one went down too. He might be a little harder because I didn't look to see where he ran. Oh, he's right there. Didn't make it far. Now, an absolute feature that I would love for them to add to this game is something that's in their the fishing game they have. Is I should be able to warp to this. There's no reason why I shouldn't be able to fast travel. Like, okay, I can't fast travel to that. But I can do that. Alright, where does she want me to go? Oh yeah, we're gonna travel back to that house. I'm gonna pick up these 3 deer. We're gonna figure out whatever this question mark behind me was. Damn, yeah, I figured it was gonna be the red deer. Alright, buddy, where were you? Oh, you're right there. Why aren't you glowing? There you go. Alright, let's see what the... Oh, huh. 2 of them right here. That is a silver... What does it take to be... Gold diamond? I missed gold by less than 50.5 on that one. Alright. See what this guy... This was one of our 7s. He's a gold. And he missed diamond by 50... About 60 points. Oh no, that's the class 6. Oh no, there you go, 7. Alright, there's still one more. You know what? I bet you both of those were the ones from over here. Ducks come back? Oh, fellas. Yeah, he's a level 3. Let's see. Droppings. Got him by the water. Alright. There should be blood somewhere. He might not have dropped. I don't even see any blood. Walk over a little. we see any blood here? No, I didn't shoot him that far. Just weird. Alright, it's looking like we only got 2 of them. Which, like I said, I shot him, but I couldn't identify him after that. I'm not seeing any blood. Dropping. And some more dropping. Hmm. Yeah, it looks like. Oh, I was gonna say it looks like there's space there. And then it dawned on me that I shot the duck. Yeah, no, I have no damn clue. Where the hell? Feral goat. Mm. I'm not coming after you right now, buddy. You're fine. Wanted to change that up. I'm not shooting across the water. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna laugh. It's another hunting blind. Nope. It's not this one. There's still two right here.
We used to scare ourselves with stories about them around the campfire. Me and my brothers never know what's lurking in the bushes around here at night.
No, buddy, I can't see you, so you can give out a warning call all you want. To the house? Nope. Hunting blind. Alright. Alright, now, for the sake of argument, get on over here. And in all honesty, we're gonna use this to our advantage right now. We're gonna drive all the way down to this site, turn around and drive back to the other one. And it's a big fucking turkey. Deer. Lots of deer. Or if I can get to the islands. Alright, up we go. Yeah, I'm not going to that right now. Alright. Aim is to not hit a deer. Deer. Whew. Shit. It's been a long day. Turkey and deer. There is another turn coming up. This dead ends, which is logistically telling me it's a house. So let's go to that. Not a great house. Alright, look. Oh, it's a little shack. Not terrible. We're going all the way down to the lookout point. Oh, more deer, whole lot of deer. Piggy run, piggy run. No turkey. If those are still there when I get off this thing. Yeah, I didn't think they. Let me look down here. Ducks. Alright. Damn, there's another house right there. Alright. And here we go.
That's better. Nothing like a good old Kiwi herbal blend to sort the head out.
Yeah, sunlight coming at some point.
I wonder if these are the most studied rocks in the whole world. Gotta be up there with Uluru and Balanced Rock. Well, look at this. Couldn't help themselves, could they? One last hurrah before we shut the place down. Okay, that looks manageable. This really can't wait, mate. There's a little blue penguin population nesting not far from here, and they'll gladly take this for food. Let's clean this up and take the photo. Then we can talk hunting again. Well, as you can imagine, being featured in a host of box office hits has done wonders for our profile with tourists. Problem is, a lot of the people who come are just here to take a few photos, dump a heap of rubbish, and then leave unceremoniously. So we end up with messes like this one. I'd like to say that we've become the victim of our own success, but that's letting me off the hook. Right, there should be a stand over on the other end of the beach with rubbish bags and a picker.
Which is pretty bad that it was right here. And they still didn't.
We went to all the trouble of installing these and they still couldn't be bothered.
See?
Looks like they had quite the little feast. These kids would have nightmares if you showed them some of what I've seen out here. Birds with stomachs so full of plastic they can't eat. South Island University. I knew it. Way too many people around here who have never respected this place. You can leave them over by the stand. There, spick and span. You made quick work of it. That's a perfectly usable tent. No sense wasting it. Anyway, I've had enough of this. And we need to ensure that we're attracting the right kinds of tourists, not just day trippers from Christchurch out on their school holidays. It's okay for people to come here and leave no trace, but it'd be better if we could rely on them to help us with our conservation goals. So hunters seem like the natural target audience. Our deer and goat populations need constant culling. And you better believe I've more faith in people who love the wilderness to respect the place than kids up to no good. At the risk of sounding like an old fusspot. Speaking of, let's do what we came to do and grab that photo.
Well, I did, and you didn't count it.
Lovely use of lighting. I may have to hire you to help out on my next book project, if I ever finish the current one. There's a lot of theories about where these boulders came from. Volcanic activity, lightning, even aliens. I've heard them all over the years. The boffins will tell you they were formed over 60 million years ago on the sea floor, like pearls. But that's not the whole story. When people first arrived in New Zealand, they took their staple crop with them, kumara, otherwise known as sweet potato. Unfortunately for them, the weather in this part of the country isn't exactly conducive to growing much, and the tubers withered and died. So they sent word to the Polynesian homeland, and a canoe set sail with a hardier crop. But it was caught in an intense storm just off the east coast. Each wave that struck it was so large that it made a new hill. Those are the ones you'll see further inland, and all of the cargo went overboard. And that's what these boulders are. Petrified kumara, eel baskets, calabashes. The canoe itself formed the reef further up. Moral of the story? Things have long shelf lives. A lesson I wish someone had taught those kids. Right, feeling warmed up? Good. It's time for you to show me what you can do.
Alright, let's go hunting.
Camera on? Then you should have everything you need. Got Josh to set it up. He told me to tell you that it's state-of-the-art, equipped with Wi-Fi, so any footage you grab is automatically uploaded to our server. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but I guess I'll be able to see it on here? No pressure then. There's good hunting in the whole of this area, from up around where you cleared out the props earlier to closer to the beach.
Well, what do you want me to take out?
Take your pick. But just one thing. We want it to show up nice on camera, so no minnows. Try for something at least 30 kg. The larger the better. Should be no problem for a hotshot like you. No word back from our friends in Hollywood regarding the props, by the way. My guess is that some townie thought it'd be a hoot to grab them for their crib. But I'm not keen on the idea of someone wandering around when we're supposed to be closed to visitors. Anyway, nothing you need to worry about right now. Just focus on those killer shots.
Let's go find us a deer. Will end up being the last thing we do tonight. Girl, pig. Alright. Got me a rabbit. Not gonna take out the rabbits. Not worried about the rabbits. Especially seeing I need something there to kill. That's them running back that way. Pick on this side. Doesn't help, it's so damn foggy. Alright, let's go walk into the water. I didn't even look to see. I just harvest something overkill. 30 kilograms. Is a male. I think you might be a melanistic. We're gonna drop. You really not? I think I just got flesh. Oh no, he died. Alright. Let's go over here. Harvest this and we can call it us at night. Still foggy as shit. I hear a turkey. Wonder if it's Jive. I'm gonna keep making that joke. It's a horrible joke. Alright, well, let's walk over here and see if I see blood. Unlike the last time I shot anything. And it's just poop. And poop. Oh, I didn't hit an organ. I was right. Alright, where are we going? One of these days I should probably get the dogs. I paid for both of them. Maybe he didn't die? And he might not have. Looking like a no. That must have been from the ducks earlier. Alright, well. I don't know what the hell it saw. Oh, it might have saw the ducks. Mallards. There we go. And she's giving me a good broadside. And immediately dropped. Like, not even a question of, oh, did it run off? Nope. Drop. Means it's either a double lung or a heart shot. I'm thinking there's no way I got a heart shot because I was way too high. Yep. Was gonna try and get him. Oh, I got flesh left, lung, right lung, stomach, and liver. An immediate drop.
What a beaut! And that chase. Gonna make for some great footage. You're living up to your reputation, I'll give you that. A lot of people around here think that hunting's heyday peaked in the 70s and 80s. Back when you'd get scores of daredevils out in helicopters gunning down deer 3 at a time. That's not the done thing anymore, for a whole host of reasons. But these days we need hunters more than ever. And I'm glad I have you on board to help us show the world that.
And where's she want now?
You've got a fan here, whore.
Oh, that.
Josh gave me a hand posting some footage from your hunt to the reserve chat room, and it caught the eye of our resident sharpshooter, Melanie Murphy. Melanie's the one who taught me to hunt. She's retired now, but back in the day she worked out on those helicopters with the best, or worst of them. Tough as nails and with a sharp tongue to boot. We had a bit of a falling out 25 years ago. One of the choppers came down with us in it, so I injured my leg. I won't go into it, but we should never have taken off that day, and Melanie knew it. Well, these days we're cordial to each other, but not much else. Anyway, my mum always told me to let bygones be bygones and all that. Melanie's a better hunter than I'll ever be, advanced age notwithstanding. So I'll do my best to pass on whatever I've learnt from her gratis. You're welcome. Right, back on track. Sorry to ask again, but I need you to do me a favour. No, it's not more cleaning up, don't worry. Head to the outpost I've marked on your hunter mate and I'll explain on the way.
Alright, well, with that, we're calling it a night. With that, thank you everybody for watching. If you like this video, go like, favorite, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down, like, favorite, and share. Go check out all my social media, it's down in the description below, and we'll be back with more of The Hunter probably next Tuesday. So with that, see you guys then, and let's forge ahead.